Hi everyone! I've decided to do a video today to show you 3 ways that you can set up your diamond painting. Now, there's probably heaps of other different ways out there. This is just 3 ways that I do it. Well, 2 ways that I actually do it all the time. And I actually ordered something in the mail which I wanted to give it a go. So I thought I would also try that on this video, see how it goes, and hopefully maybe you could actually use it as well. Well, not sure, we'll just have to wait and see how we go. So the ways that I'm going to be using is baking paper, just normal baking paper. Don't use wax paper. I've heard from so many other people, they always make sure it is baking paper, not wax paper, because it will stuff up your diamond painting. So make sure that it is baking paper. So that's one way. Another way we're going to use is washi tape, or you can use masking tape, but I think masking tape might be a bit too harsh. Sometimes the washi tape works for me. I think that it might also be depending if you get a cheap washi tape. So you might need to probably invest in getting a decent one. We'll see how this one goes today. It might not stick, I don't know. So we'll work it out together anyway. And the other way is a surprise. Well, not a surprise, but I'll unbox this at the end and we will try and use this one. Okay, so today I'm just going to use a cheapo Kmart one. It is a, what do you call it? The Mandolin? Oh, I can never pronounce that. Anyway, so we'll open this up. So it should have, like every other diamond kit that you get, it should have the beads. You always get beads with your diamond kits because you need them, and it also comes with the kit that you use, which comes with the diamond painting pen, a wax, and a tray to put your drills into. Okay, so we won't need those ones today though, so I'll put them away. Now, so this is the one that I'm going to show you on. Now, keep in mind as well that this is what we call a partial diamond painting, sorry. A partial one means that it's not all, not all of it is going to be drills. You actually have some of it is just normal picture. So this part isn't actually sticky. As you go in, it's this part is the sticky part. So this is what they've used as pulled glue. So whatever we will be doing today, it's actually going to be sticking on this. So if it lifts up, it's only because it's not going to stick on this. So, but first off, before I take the clear sheet off, I will show you how you can do it with the washi tape. So if you just give me a second, I will come back and we'll get started. Okay, so I've just put down one strip of washi tape, and this one actually doesn't seem to be too bad, it is sticking. It's just against that. So what you will do is, depending on, so if this was a full drill one, which means that the whole thing was going to be the sticky part, depending on how much you actually want to do at a time, so whether you only just want to do like a tiny bit at night time, then you would only make like smaller squares, or if you like to do big chunks at a time, then you need to make them bigger if you would like to. So it just depends on your situation, on how you actually like to do it. So you can do it either way. I'll just show you how, one way anyway. So what you do is you'll measure it out to say like, okay, I want about that size. This is a really good sticky one. So like that, and cut. Now, normally you would go all the way to the end, but at the moment, because this isn't a full drill, it's not really sticking. That down. Okay, so I'm just going to do it into 3 parts. Now, this is where you go depending on how big you want your blocks. So, depending on how big you want your blocks, you'll then go this way. Trust me, it is a lot easier when you have a full drill one because the actual whole plastic sticks down. I should have used a full drill one. Anyway, I didn't really want to use one of my good diamond paintings for this quick tutorial, I suppose. So I won't show you the whole thing because it'll take a while. So you can just block it into blocks. So it would just go like another strip there, another strip there, another strip there. So then you'll have multiple squares. Okay, so then as you go, you can then just either take some scissors or a X-Acto knife. I'm a little bit shaky with an X-Acto knife and I'm scared that I'm going to cut through to the actual glue. So I do try to use scissors as much as I can. But an X-Acto knife is pretty good if you can just very gently cut through the plastic and not go onto your actual print. It's pretty good. So I'm just going to turn it around this way so I can actually see. So say this was a full thing of the actual glue, like the diamond. So what you would do is you would then just slowly cut using the scissors or X-Acto knife onto the square that you want. So then you just pull that up and you can just do that section. If you want to keep going, so then you should be able to just like that, and then you can just pull it straight across like that to your next, wherever your next line of tape is going to be, and then you can just keep going, and then you can just pull it back over. When you're not finished that, it will still stay together and pull it back over. So you can just keep doing that. It also can be you want to do this part and then you're like, okay, no, now I want to start on that side. You'll turn around to do the same thing. So you're just cutting away at a time, a cube or a square at a time as you're going. So this is one way that you can do it. It's actually pretty simple once you've done it a couple of times. It's so easy to do. It's quickly, like you can quickly set it up. It will be a lot easier if you have like a normal diamond painting print, not the one that I'm using at the moment because the partial one, yeah, haven't got all the glue. So, but anyway, and now, so use washi tape, X-Acto knife, and that's it. That's one way. Now I will show you a second way. Okay, so the second way that you can also do it, I just had to cut up some of them to get it ready, is the baking paper. So there are 2 other ways also as well that you can use this. This is the way that I've used it a lot. I find it just pretty easy for me, and I also don't like to cut a lot, so I just normally do my sheets of baking paper. So I have like 2 sheets here at the moment, and then all you have to do is just slap it straight over across the diamond painting like that, smooth it out. Okay, so then as you're going along, you just pull it back, go, and then you can just put it back over when you're not using it. So you just make sure that you are covering your glued part. So I'm not worried too much about this end because it's there's no glue on the top of it. So make sure it's all nice and smoothed out like that. So that's one way that you can do it with the baking paper. You need to make sure though that when you are using the baking paper, after you put it on, or just test a little side of it so you know that it's not going to stick. So I know I've been using this for a while and I know which one I've been using, so I don't have to worry about it. But normally when you go to put it down the first time, just quickly pull a little bit back just to make sure that it actually is coming off smoothly and it's not actually getting stuck on the glue. So this is a way that you can do it depending as well how big your thing is, how much you actually want to do at a time. I do like to do about this much at a time on my diamond paintings, only because once I get started on diamond painting, I just zone out and I just keep going. So I do like to do big lots at a time. So once again, depending on how big you want to do it, you can even just do smaller slices across of the baking paper. So you just got like one small sliver, whatever. Another way that people actually do also, what they also do with the baking paper is they actually cut their baking paper into, like, so I've done this before as well, but like I said, I like to just quickly get into my diamond painting, and this just sort of seems to take up a lot of time. So, you know, people will cut it, and some people like will actually measure out each square and whatnot. Like I said, I just prefer to just quickly just chuck it down. So then that way, then they do it for the rest of it. So I'll just cover this back up. So then all they have to do is just pull off a sheet and then just do that part. And if they want to, if they haven't finished it, then they can just easily stick it back down. So that way the dust and the dirt and whatever you're doing doesn't get stuck onto the drills, because that's the hard thing as well, is if you don't keep it covered, you will get dust and dirt. And especially with me, I wear jumpers, so my jumpers always get stuck and the fluff will go onto it and I've got to keep picking it out. So trying to keep it covered as much as you can will actually help as well. So this is another way that you can do it, using baking paper. All right, now we're going to actually open up my package. I haven't seen it yet, I've never used it, so you're going to see it firsthand with me as well, and I will come back. Okay, so just as I was saying before, where how people use baking paper and they cut it into squares and stick it down, and like I said, I just sometimes can't be bothered actually taking the time to do it. So what I actually had found out, and a few people have said they've used them and it's great, you can reuse them multiple times, so I wanted to give it a go. So I got, I think it was like 100 sheets of these release papers. They call them release papers for diamond paintings. I got like 100 sheets for like, I think, I don't know, $11 maybe, through AliExpress, and they're like, ooh, they're very slippery. So I'm just gonna put it down, otherwise I'm gonna drop them. Now, apparently with these ones, it's sort of like with the baking paper, as I said before, it comes in the actual rectangles like that. So you actually don't have to take the time to do them yourself. You can just pull these out and apparently whack it down, and it does the same as baking paper, it just pulls off. So, and apparently you can also reuse these multiple times. So I would going to see if that actually does work, and I might actually even make a video over a certain period of time to test them to see how long they actually do last on each DP. So I might do a video of that later on though. So for now though, we'll just have a look and see if this does work. So apparently you can just place them on your diamond paintings. I don't know, is it gonna, ooh, it actually does, it pulls up pretty good. It sort of pulls up like the baking paper. So I'm just going to cover. Ooh. And so it's actually kind of good, because with the baking paper, if you don't cut it to the right size per square and everything, you find that they overlap and then it's hard to sort of pull up for that particular square or rectangle that you're doing. So this is actually kind of good because it's already cut into evenly, like they're all the same size papers, and you just have to sort of not overlap them yourself as you put them down, and that's actually pretty good. I don't mind that because it takes less work out. Like it might, I don't know how it would go if you had like a really massive diamond painting to do, like how I did for my Paris one. It was a 70 by 70, and for that one I just like had to go bit by bit with the baking paper of just like straight slides for it. Okay, so this hopefully should work. I'm really hoping that it doesn't actually rip off on the glue. Fingers crossed this actually works. Okay, so if I just pull it up, oh, excellent. And it's like, and you can stick it back down. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I'll just, the only thing I would find is, yeah, if you can reuse them, fantastic. But I think, as I'm thinking of it now, I think my problem's going to be because when I do my diamond painting, even when I've got baking paper on, when I pull it up, I fold it and squeeze it down, so then that way it's not flopping back on me and I don't have to hold it. So if you want to reuse them and you're going to be bending them all the time, I don't know how they would go doing another diamond painting with that particular paper. I'll have to, maybe I might actually also add that and see how it works. So, but these are coming off really, really well, and there's no stickiness on here. It's all like still real glossy, if you can see it, how it's like very shiny. So it's actually pretty good, and I don't think, so it's on both sides, so you can use both sides of it. You don't have to make sure that it's not the wrong side. So that's actually really good. Oh, I really like these. That's actually really good. So that was only like $11 for 100 of them. Like, ooh, they are very, very, very slippery. So it's like a whole bunch of them. It's like, look at that, like for $11. It took a little bit to get here because obviously it's coming from, it's either America or China, one of them, I don't know, through AliExpress anyway. And if I can reuse these over and over, that's actually like a really good investment. I try to always look at things that don't cost a lot of money, but I can reuse. If it's something that I really, really need to have and it makes my diamond painting life a lot easier, whatever, I will invest a bit of money in something. So, but this one I'm actually kind of glad that it wasn't very expensive, and hopefully we can reuse it over and over again. So we'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. So, yep, see, it comes straight off. So anyway, I'm hoping that this video has helped you. If you have watched this, please like and subscribe to my videos. I'm trying to bring out a video every weekend on diamond painting and any type of art and craft, I suppose. I'm going to be trying a few different things, maybe even clay work. I'm doing hyperlapse videos as well on my diamond paintings that I do complete, but I am also going to try a new video segment or playlist called 3 Ways To. So this is my first video of 3 Ways To. So this is a 3 ways how you can set up your diamond painting. So hopefully this has helped you guys, and let me know if you have tried it, of any of these, or even if you know of another way that you can set up a diamond painting. I'm really, really happy to learn more stuff. So if you can even just send me a comment, then yeah, that would be great. I'll have a look and see if I can even try that and maybe make a video of me trying something new. That'll be good. So anyway, like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys soon, and enjoy diamond painting. Bye.